What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. I'm your host, Jaye. Today I'm joined with two special guests. Introduce yourselves.
Miami Brat.
Taylor.
All right, if you want to follow them, the links will be in the description below. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, or you have a high chance of having a small dick. We about to jump into this video of Fresh and Fit podcast. If you don't watch their podcast, make sure you check them out. Most girls won't admit this reality to themselves. Feelings get hurt. Let's see what they're talking about.
Can you name one or two things?
Oh, I could name multiple, but I'm gonna start with, if you play video games out there, that is no shame. That means he's in the house doing his own thing and not cheating on you. So play as many video games as you want. We can play
Smart.
Yes. Exactly. You can see when he's online too. So listen. And what's it called? Two. Oh, if you're my type of guy and I see everything I want in you and I love you, I'll wear a paper bag outside if that's what it takes. So I'll just say,
I love that.
Unconditionally.
I
That's
agree with
fine.
that.
That's straight. Whatever.
But wait, what did you do?
Oh, we're getting to that. Okay, so number one, he was a fantastic guy, very respectable.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you the same question they asked their guests, I think. What did you do that contribute to the breakup of your last relationship? You do though, not what he did. What you did?
I was very negative and depressing and mopey.
Okay. So as in just I'm guessing energy wise?
Yeah, I was depressed at the time. That was 2 years ago.
Okay. Got you. And what about for yourself?
You're gonna be mad, but I really didn't do nothing.
There's always something that you definitely did. Always, as always. Promise you. So what did you do that contribute to the relationship breaking up? That was the question that I think.
Me hitting a higher level. Getting a higher mentality. That's what I did.
What do you mean when you say that? What do you mean?
Like, I was just up there and he was trying to get up there, but I was just too much up there and I had to move on. I had to keep going. So.
Okay, no, explain this to me. So talk to me. So when you say that, what do you mean exactly? What do you mean when you say you was at a higher level? You mean like
mentality wise, spiritual wise, communication wise, financial wise. I was just up there.
Did you ever cheat?
No.
Okay. Did you ever be disloyal?
No.
Did you ever talk to other dudes?
No.
Were you combative when he was trying to talk? Or were you...
No, that's why I said we debate. I got it from him. We debated on stuff. We never. I hate arguing.
Okay.
That's not me. I don't like starting drama. I want to talk it out. I want to be honest. I want to just speak to you.
Yeah, of course.
And that's how I am. I don't think I really did anything but just level up, and that's where it went left.
And who broke up with who?
I did. I broke up with him.
Okay. So what was the determining factor that you was like, I'm done? What was that breaking point for you personally?
Emotional stability.
No, I'm saying what was that breaking point? What happened that was okay, I really made the conscious decision to break up and move on.
What did I go through? Damn.
And then while she's thinking, you can answer the same question actually.
I remember being in the house with him one day and we were just talking and he was just quiet and I'm like, so what's going on? He's like, you're just really negative. And I was just like, damn. So I remember just I was just start packing my things and I was like, you know what? We had the talk, we both shed some tears, but we're like, we can't do this. This isn't working. This isn't working, bro. I can't be with you right now. It's just not fit. It's not, this could be right person, wrong time. It probably is. It probably isn't. I'm probably holding you back from who you're really supposed to be with, And so I packed all my things and I left.
And so you broke up with him?
No, we talked about it. It was mutual. It was definitely mutual because we were both feeling the same things. We were always on the same wavelength, always thinking the same things. We just both knew we couldn't be together.
Okay.
We knew it.
Okay.
His drive. That's what it was. We were long distance. I have no problem with long distance.
Okay.
If I love you, I'm gonna talk. We talked every day on the phone. Never missed a day. And his drive, I would just see him just sitting down.
Fellas don't do that, but go ahead.
What you mean don't do that? Talk to your girl every day?
No, not you said every day on the phone. For how long?
For months.
No. Meaning like when you was on the phone, how long were you on the phone?
Oh, like hours.
See, no, I knew that. That's why I sensed that when you said that. That's why I said don't do that. So as a man, you should be on your goals. You should be on your, trying to do things in life.
Yeah, and that's where the drive came in, and it was just like.
So he pushed his goals to you instead of his actual goals. He made you the center of his life instead of his goals the center of his life. But go ahead.
Yeah, so that was his drive. Like I was just watching him. He was just talking about I applied for some jobs, but no one's hit me up. Have you gone forward to text them back and call them to make sure you check in and see he was just I'll just sit here and just wait for it. You can't wait for things. You have to go and attack them yourself.
Dude, they forgot you exist. You need to call them.
All right.
If you still don't have a job.
Let's move on.
Yeah, please.
He ticked all the boxes. However, I'm not just going to say I'm young. I'm going to hold myself accountable because I was in a relationship with him when I was 17 to 21, and I was leaving college and about to move to Miami. So I was curious. I was curious at the time. I was, a young, beautiful lady, and I saw the attention I got from these men that my man and his friends would idolize, and I saw that I could have a chance with these men. Mm-hmm. So distance plus my curiosity plus me being immature, it led to our fallout. I moved to Miami. I got every man that I wanted, but as you spoke on, the longevity of a woman being able to do that does not last long. It deteriorates our value. God stopped me real hard when I tore my meniscus. I ended up gaining weight and losing the one crutch I had, which was my beauty, and it forced me to really find myself and my soul and make sure my mind and body and spirit was connected before I was able to get my beauty back. So
wait, I just want to say,
God
don't
damn.
ever compare weight to beauty because you're beautiful
oh,
no
it's
matter
okay,
what weight
but
you are.
a healthy lifestyle,
Yeah.
there's no excuses for that though. You have to make sure you're
Disagree wholeheartedly. Again, you guys didn't see this video obviously because you guys didn't see it. I didn't post it yet. But us guys only ask for very few things. But those few things are very super important. So if you're very combative, if you disrupt our peace and we don't want to deal with you. If you start to gain weight and you start to become, obese or fat like majority of United States people are, we're not going to want to deal with you. So those 4 things that I named earlier, the peace, the attractiveness, the compliance, etc. Those things are very, very important to us. But what are you guys' thoughts on what they just said?
Weight has nothing to do with beauty, but at the same time, keep up with yourself, bro.
Got you.
I believe.
Yeah, it's hard. I
feel like weight has something to do with beauty.
It does.
It does, because just looking at how celebrities are treated, like Lizzo, and then looking at Tiana Taylor, they boost Tiana Taylor, but they'll talk about Lizzo, but they're both beautiful.
Got you. Okay, understandable. Now let's continue.
I
healthy.
get that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna,
Lauren, I will say that was very heartfelt.
That was, yeah.
And I understand 100%. You kept it real.
He did nothing wrong. To this day, I respect that man. It was all on me. So
Wow.
I was forced to learn, and now I'm a better person. Everything's aligned, and I'm waiting for my dream man to walk into my life.
This needs to be clipped.
Yeah, that is.
So you heard that?
That was
Right.
beautiful.
Yeah. I
seriously.
will have to respectfully disagree with you.
Weight does matter.
Yeah, weight absolutely does matter.
If that's what I want in a man, the best version of a man, I have to be the best version of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like,
Amen.
let's be real. We look at
Yeah.
looks first. No cap,
Hallelujah.
people. We do.
Yeah.
We.
Here's the thing, and I'm going to say this because we have a bunch of ladies at the table, and I'm just going to say it, what men want to say, but they're scared to say.
Yep.
It is unacceptable if you're obese, no matter your gender. The difference is this. We have a bunch of social conventions in place to make women feel good for their bad decisions. If a woman's overweight, love your curves, girl. It's okay. There's plus size swim models, blah, blah, fucking blah. If you're fat as a dude, you get made fun of. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, Solo was much fatter, and I used to tell him all the time, Solo, you're fat as fuck, you need to lose weight. Men hold each other accountable, ain't a big deal.
I was still pulling though.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing, like, men understand, like, that there is an invisible burden of performance for men. However, there is not an invisible burden of performance for women. If a woman's overweight, we have all these conventions to make her feel better about her bad decisions. And I'm here to tell you, ladies, if you're fat, and men don't want to date you because of it, it is what it is. And men have a preference too. It's just that when a man says, when a man says, hey, I don't date fat girls, he's immediately shamed. But if a woman says, I don't date guys under 6 feet tall, you go, girl, know your worth. And I'm here to tell you, ladies, being fat is unacceptable. It's completely in your it's in your control how much you weigh, but it's not in a man's control how tall he can be. I'm not sitting here to cry for men. Like, if you're short, it is what it is. I tell all my short guys, need to get in the fucking gym. You don't have a choice.
Yeah.
But with women that are overweight,
Facts.
nah, we don't have to fucking accept you for being fat, and that's retarded. I'm not gonna accept the fat girl.
And also,
Woo! What are y'all thoughts?
You know, right after I just said, you know, get it together, bruh. Like 5 minutes ago, I just like cringed because I was like, who did I offend? And then like he just said it, and I'm like, okay, I didn't offend anybody. Like, yeah, that's what men think. Like,
Yes.
men are visual creatures.
Yep.
Like, we can't
No
sit
cap.
here and be like, you know, dang, love your curves. If you're like 500 pounds,
Yeah.
that's not loving anything. Because you know, at the end of the day, when you go home, all that fake confidence you're spewing out is not real.
Yeah.
You're just doing that because everybody else is pushing you to do that. You don't love your curves. You go to sleep every night and you hate yourself. That really sucks.
Yeah, it does. All right. What are your thoughts?
I agree. He was spin facts. It was a little bit aggressive though.
It was.
But I agree.
It's a little bit aggressive. This is one thing I want to touch on this really quickly. This is one thing I don't understand about women, and maybe you guys can help me with this. Why does it matter how someone's saying a message versus what they're actually
Because that's
saying?
when the energies start to come together. Like our
Okay.
aura energies that we can't see, but it's there. The energies that we spew out. When it comes like that, that other energy probably don't like that energy. So then
Gotcha.
both y'all's energy is like, I'm not fucking with you because you came at me this way. And it's like, I don't
I
give a fuck.
understand him.
But-
like, people say I'm aggressive when I speak. He's speaking out of love. He's trying to tell you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
just like control your weight, because there's people actually dying of obesity,
Heart
diabetes,
disease, yes.
heart
Yep.
disease.
Yep.
Like, there's people dying of this stuff that you're trying to promote as self-love and love your curves. It's like, sis, like, everybody's pretty when they're like a little bit smaller. Not saying that fat people, I don't want to say fat, but overweight people are like ugly, because you're not. Like, but you can actually like tone it down a bit. Or what my mom tells me when she sees me getting a little big, put the fork down. Like,
Damn,
just
your mom is
my mom
real.
is my mom's a beast. She's like
Yeah.
another me. Like,
Okay.
but she's honest. Like, Mila, you're getting a little, you know, put the fork down.
Damn. All right. Okay, but back to how someone says it. Does that matter to you personally?
Yes, it does.
Okay, what about you?
I'm already an aggressive person.
But can you
Don't be like, fucking
but
be
can you
like
have
small,
another
bitch.
aggressive person come at you as you being aggressive too? Can you both be aggressive and talk to each other like that? Can you?
I'm just, I mean,
I don't feel like I can do that.
I mean, in my house, people probably think my family's crazy. We're just aggressive with, like, we're Italian. We have Italian in our blood. I'm Puerto Rican, Cuban, and Italian. That's crazy, crazy, and crazy. So, like,
Okay.
I talk like I'm mad at you, and really I'm just, like, not mad at you. I'm saying probably, I could say I love you and be like, I love you, bruh. Like, but
Yeah, that tone is definitely a little
I'm
weird.
not, like-
I get it, yeah.
you know, it's not really about tone to me. If you're trying to tell me, hey, like, relax, like, cut loose on this. Like, my sister, she's a makeup artist, she's a beauty queen. She'll tell me, hey, Mila, like, you know, and then they'll tell me, hey, Mila, you look good. You look like you lost a few pounds. Like, good for you.
Okay. But for you saying it does matter.
Yes.
What? She is. Okay, all right, let's continue.
a lot of guys will also settle.
Hold on, real quick. Does the message matter more, or the way that someone communicates the message matter more for you personally, since you said it matters? If I was like, hey, yo, bitch, there's a fucking, I don't know, $300,000 over there. I want you to go grab that shit, take it home, do whatever the fuck you want to do with it. Why does me saying it that way versus me saying, go get this money and spend it on whatever you want? Why does me saying it in a particular way matter so much versus the actual message for you?
Why does it matter so much? Because it's just like, it's just how you're coming at me. Like, that's the energy you bring to my face. Like, what if I'm not with that energy right now and you're just throwing it at me and I'm like, I'm not with it. It's just like the energy. Like, people just have different energies. And if you
Gotcha.
if you come at me or someone in a different energy that they don't like or like ready for, they're going to be like, whoa, like, what's wrong with you? Like, calm
Gotcha.
down. It's just the energy, really.
Gotcha. I have a plight with that. I've got to talk about that on another show.
For girls that are a bit more have a little bit more weight because that's what they can get at the time. but they will keep you as a side piece until they can find
Yeah.
what they really want.
I-
But they will never tell you that shit, though.
And that's not me, real quick. That's not me to
Yeah.
Solo, because Solo lost a lot of weight, guys. He was
Yeah.
way bigger. He lost a lot of weight.
yeah.
But that's the difference between men and women. Like, we accept the reality that, yo, we got to lose weight. What the fuck? Sorry, go ahead.
I don't think there's
And I have
any.
a lot of crypto.
I
There you go.
I actually totally agree with you.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any issue in a man saying that he doesn't want to date a fat woman. What I do disagree with is fat men saying they don't want to date fat women.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Sir, you're fat. How can you be like upset that this woman is the same size as you?
Well, here's the thing.
Well, what are your thoughts on that before we continue?
That's true. Like 50-50.
I disagree 100%. But go ahead. Before I make mine.
You know what? Preference is weird too because sometimes I do find chubby men attractive.
Gotcha. So
Sometimes I do. That's weird.
Okay.
I can understand.
What about your thoughts?
I can understand both sides. Like, that's not cool. You're fat and you don't like a fat woman. Okay, that don't make sense. But also, like, you have preference. You're a fat person. You probably don't want to date a fat person.
Here's where I disagree. Men and women are different. So we put a very big plight on attractiveness. I wouldn't say that per se is about women as well. For most women, actually, it's less about attractive and more about other things: confidence, pre-selection, status, money, etc., etc. You can be a fat person, like unattractive, like 5 if you was to put it in numbers. But if you had the dope status or dope pre-selection, dope confidence, or etc., a girl would still find you attractive, even though physically you're not attractive. What are your thoughts on
Yeah,
that?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
You agree with that too? Okay. All right, let's continue.
You have to have preferences, but at the same time, you can't body shame other people and not body
Here's the thing,
shame
though.
yourself.
Would that be
If that man is
insecurity?
successful and has
No,
his-
no, I'm talking about a regular man. I've seen this
regular
all
man?
the time. Because these are regular men. They're successful and regular men. We're talking to people. So why is it that, and I have to ask because I've seen it, why is it that heavyset men will be like sorry, like,
Because
It's, well, you know what? Here's the thing.
I've never understood.
There's life isn't fair. You know what I'm saying? That's just, I hate to say it like
Yeah,
that,
no,
ladies, but life isn't fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, every single one of you get DMs from dudes randomly without having to lift a finger, whereas like us guys at the table, we have to work for any girl that we date or court. You know what I mean? Like, we had no offense to you, but like just using you as an example, a man took you out, but that wasn't enough. You had to pay and you had to do all these other things. So the point is this: men have to work a lot more than women do to get attention from the opposite gender. But since it's easy for you guys to get men, there's obviously going to be certain things that come on your side that don't come on our side. So men necessarily, we're not held to the same beauty standard that you guys are. You guys are considered the fairer sex. You know what I'm saying? That beauty that you guys have is your biggest weapon and you're also your biggest detriment. Because yes, you're beautiful, but with that beauty comes, a lot of guys aren't going to take you seriously in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? It comes at a cost every single time. Everything that has a benefit also has cons, right? So the negative is that men, since we're not the fairer sex, we can make up with other things such as money, social status, clout, whatever. There's a bunch of ugly fat dudes that get a bunch of girls
Hell
that
yeah.
are outside of their
Absolutely.
league.
I can name
based
a
off
few,
of that. You
but
know
I was
what
going
I'm
to
saying?
say I won't either.
Exactly. But I'll tell you this:
Ah.
I don't know no NBA player or high value man that's out with a fat ugly chick. Hell nah. No matter how much money she has. Look at Oprah Winfrey. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. Like,
Lonnie Love.
What are your thoughts so far?
Why
on
did
that?
you have to do Oprah like that?
Yeah.
Why do you have to do Oprah like that?
Oprah not even that big.
She's not even that small either.
Right, she's like medium sized.
What are your thoughts so far? When it
That's
comes
true.
to attraction for guys, from girls, when it comes to the fat shaming or body positivity, etc. All that.
That's very true what he said. Women will put up with a lot from men with money. If like he could be, like he could look like Shrek, but if he has that money, like she'll put up with it because she got her actual dude on the side taking his money too, but nobody sees it.
Is that
He'll
true?
be like, go babe, go get that money from Shrek, you know. But you know, you know, what you call it? A guy is not gonna put up with no female who's overweight. Like,
That's facts.
why is everybody pushing these unhealthy agendas out here
Gotcha.
to make yourself feel good? It's not right.
Well, the way he explained it is to make women not accountable for the bad decisions that they make. So that's the overall issue. So now when it comes to being a single mother, what did you do that stopped you? I mean that stopped people or the situation for you to be a single mother. What things that you had to do, because women are the gatekeepers of sex. I can't have sex with no woman unless she wants to have sex with me. You know, obviously that's a crime. So obviously reproduction wise and sexual wise, you as a woman have to be like, hey, I want this dude, this quality dude, this height of a dude, this sex of a dude, this gender, etc. So I guess I would ask you guys as a more fun question, because this is getting too deep for me. What are you guys looking for? What are your qualities in a guy, physically as well as I guess emotionally or mentally?
I put up with, look, I remember I literally was like, let me just stop going for what I want, and I went for something way like out of the ordinary. I fell in love with the guy who was nothing of like what I wanted in looks, but he was everything that I wanted spiritually, mentally, emotionally. I could sleep at night. Like, he was perfect, but he ended up breaking my heart in the end. So he broke my heart. He broke up with me. I was like,
no, but why did he break up with you? Because normally women are the ones who break up with men.
It just wasn't working.
Did you cheat? What's up?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I cheated when I was 16, and me and him were from 16 all the way to like our 20s. So
Got you. Yeah,
I cheated.
Never go back with a woman that cheated, because she don't respect you.
But he took me back, and he moved me in his home.
Simp. Go ahead.
But yeah. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna actually go for what I want, and I get what I want now. So like I'm, dated a model, dated a boxer, dated like just casually dated different guys. Guy with like an actual clothing brand, like dating different people doing different things who are my type. And they were trash too. So I don't know what to say, Just waiting for what.
Okay.
Not the model. He was cool.
What's your thoughts?
My preference. Let's see. Dark skin, fit, of course. Hygiene needs to be good.
Okay. How tall are you guys?
I'm 5'2". Like I'm so
5'4".
short.
Would you date someone shorter than you?
I have.
No.
Damn. All right, go ahead and continue.
I'm okay with dating someone shorter than me, taller than me, same size, same height as me. I don't care.
I don't know. I feel like that's cap, but go ahead.
Okay.
Have you ever dated someone shorter than you?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a guy? Okay.
What else? Emotionally stable, mentally stable, spiritually stable.
Yeah, the things we talked about earlier. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Would you prefer someone who is, I guess, in a sense, your leader?
Yes.
I guess, in a sense, masculine, or
Literally.
you rather have someone who you want to be like the leader?
That was
person?
my frustration in my last relationship. Like, I'm tired of leading everything. Let's go here. Let's do this. Let's do that. Like, let's do this, and this.
Right. How about you do it?
Can you
please?
create
I'm
something?
so like my brain
Fellas.
is tired. Like
This is let me pause for a second. This is what I tell all the fellas, everybody that I ever talk to. A girl wants you to lead. Even if she says she don't, she does. Like, maybe give her two options if you want to go on a date. Hey, here's the two options. You want an A or a B, because she might be allergic to seafood or some shit. I don't know. Here's the days that we're free. What day works for you? Blah, blah, blah. So you lead the interaction in all aspects. And that's why I say pay for the first date, because number one, you ask the girl out. And number two, it just shows that you're just leading the whole thing.
put in the effort.
What?
Put in the effort.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
If you want to, like what you say, you want to go out with me, you want to do stuff with me, you say you want me, you better put in the work I want to see that you want me, instead of you just, yeah, I want you, and then don't say anything after.
Okay, so you girls believe in dates, or you believe in that come over
Definitely.
Netflix and chill thing?
No,
more?
dates.
Dates.
more,
Like, my
because-
last relationship was cool. Like, we made a clubhouse in the closet. Like,
Wait,
that
what?
we made a clubhouse, like, in a walk-in closet. So, like,
Okay.
we put lights. We did all kinds of cool stuff.
Uh-huh.
We went to do picnics and stuff. But I made the idea of the clubhouse. Like, I made the idea of the picnic. I made the idea of, let's go here, let's go there, let's go to Six Flags, let's go here, let's go. Are you ever gonna create something
Hold
that
on.
we can do?
I got to push back on this because I need more context. Were y'all already fucking?
Absolutely.
So that's probably why.
I mean,
if you already having sex, there's nothing more I need to do to because I don't
To
need
get you, 'cause
yeah
that's
to get
what-
you
right.
So it's like you come over, we have sex. I'm like, all right, cool.
I got it.
Yeah, I got it.
I lived with him. He was honestly, he's a great person. All that, we just weren't for each other. That's what I came up with. We're not for each other.
Gotcha.
I think dates are really
I
required.
feel like she's talking to somebody. Somebody she talking to. All right. You said what?
I think dates are really needed though.
Why
To
you- why you
get
say
to
that?
know the person instead of because of Netflix and chill, they're gonna be thinking, oh, I'm going to her house. I know what I'm finna do tonight. Or I'm gonna try to do tonight. You know.
I don't even like when I'm talking to the guys now. I don't even like the way you said your house. They should be coming to your house. I mean, I'm sorry, you should be coming to their house.
You know what's crazy? That kind of would lead into a whole nother podcast
Yeah.
of like, if you're going to his house and you don't want him to touch you or anything, I get it. I understand that, and that's all respect. But like, a man is gonna have something in his mind when you're going to
Italy,
his
talk
house.
to him. Now you speaking my language. Go
Like,
ahead.
you're going to a man's house.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna want to touch you. He's gonna want to put his hands on you.
Facts.
And it's not, oh, I'm a woman, he should know respect. A lot of these men don't. So why are you going to his house?
It's not even respect. It's more so he's trying to get something, so he's gonna at least try.
Does
or
anybody
attempt
have
to
a
get
conscience anymore? Nothing told you don't go over there? Like, if you, like, don't go over there. Why don't you guys go hang out in a public place, like a respectable date? Because in the house watching Netflix on a first date is not a date.
No, it's not.
And I'm looking into the camera. That's not a date.
It's not a date.
Fellas, it is a day for us, because we're trying to smash as fast as possible. But
Ladies, it's not a date.
you talking to like 3%. That's 97% of all my viewers are males. All right, but for you guys, you say you would more so welcome a date.
Yes.
Okay. So then my question would be, and I'm playing devil's advocate right now, why would I take you out on dates when I'm guessing that you went over to a guy's house or he came to your house and you probably smashed?
Well, you're assuming. Ask me that.
Okay. I said I'm guessing. So go ahead.
Guessing. Well, I didn't. If that's what you're asking.
Oh,
What's
so
the question?
you never went to a guy's house or he came to your house as a first thing and then you smashed? Never? Okay. All right.
No, that's dirty.
That's dirty? Okay, have you ever smashed after a first date? That means yes. All right. What about you?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay. What do you consider a date? What do you consider a date?
What do I consider a date? Getting to talk to that person and just get to know who you are, family. Where'd you grow up at?
Uh-huh.
Like, what do you like to eat? What's your favorite color? And be in an open space and with scenery and people and and dressing up
A
and
vibe.
wearing makeup and just
Lights, the city.
Okay.
it.
Got you. Okay. So for you, a date is something out about, and I'm guessing probably would you look at a guy the same way if he split the bill 50-50 basically?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's money.
Right. Money come and go.
Money comes.
So hold on. So you wouldn't care about that at all?
No.
No. Because my grandma said, always have money with you. Regardless where you go. Have some money on you.
Okay. Have you ever been out on dates, or even multiple dates, and you split the bill and you had sex with the person?
No. I've never been in that situation.
Okay. We'll have this podcast later on in life, and we'll see if you keep that same energy. Because my guess would be no. Most women don't want the dude to be 50-50. They want them to pay for the first date. at least.
A lot of these women are hoes too. You gotta watch out. Like
Gold diggers.
gold diggers.
Yep. All they care about is the money. I don't
What
really
Kanye West say?
care about the money like that.
I ain't saying she a gold digger. She ain't messing with no
Broke nigga.
I think you guys will change your minds when you get older, but that's here nor there. What are your final thoughts about this podcast, about accountability, about the body shaming, about the body positivity, about what men want versus what women want?
I think
Let a
it's-
man want what he wants. Let a woman want what she wants. Pick the right person, and you won't have to deal with none of this because they're the right person.
I thought that was a great conversation to talk about because a lot of people don't have these conversations. They're too scared to talk about these conversations. They're too pussy. They're just like, I don't want to get into. And this is why I'm talking about the open mind, the communication. This, we need to talk about this stuff because these are problems.
Yes,
Okay.
I agree 100%. That's why I
Okay.
made this whole podcast.
Right.
Exactly. All right, and where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Miami Brat.
Okay.
Instagram, the Taylor Effects.
All right, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you want to follow them, the links will be in the description below as well. Join our Patreon Army, and I'm out. Peace.